Hello. Hi, Lucas. Welcome to the Thursday evening stream. So I stream on YouTube every Thursday evening at 8:30. And this is where you watch the stream. And this is where you ask questions, although you ask questions through Skype. And my Skype is Rebekah Maroon. So just send me a friend request on Skype, and then you're free to ask questions or just watch the stream through YouTube. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about it, really. It's pretty straightforward. So if you're new to this channel, I talk about non-duality, which I'm assuming you've heard of. If you haven't, then you're welcome to listen as well. And it's not a teaching, it's not something that you have to learn. So if you resonate with what is being spoken, meaning if it moves you, or there's a yes and a feeling of yes or an attraction to it, then listen. Enjoy. If not, then not. You're free to turn it off or disagree or whatever. So I haven't got a title this evening, so there's no prompt or no starting step to leap from. So everything you think, everything you think is not true. Everything you interpret or tell a story about is not true. Everything that seems to happen is not true. It's not reality. I mean, that's a shocker. That's a shocker for you right there. I mean, everything is not true. So then what does that leave? And that's what's being spoken about. What is happening, which is everything. So often in humans, what happens is these stories begin of who I am, of who the other is, of what the world is, of what is happening. These stories begin, the experiences happen, and these thoughts and feelings about it begin. And they seem to get stronger and stronger. These stories about what is happening, these stories about who I am, these stories about what I feel, what I've experienced. They begin to be held onto as truth, as reality, me and my story, me and my journey, me and my truth, me and my reality. And there's so much investment in that story, in that seeming journey. So much seeking to fix whatever the problem is, we believe the problem is. And it's a mixture of running towards things, trying to grasp things and have things, and trying to run away from things, move away from negative things, feelings, experiences, thoughts, ideas. But what is being spoken about here in non-duality is a pointing out of something that isn't bound up in that story, that isn't bound up in that dream of time. That isn't bound up in mind, in thought. So it's quite a radical moving back to that which has never been consumed in any of that apparent story, apparent dream of someone living a life. It's a revealing of something that was never caught up in that. That wasn't living that dream. So does that mean that life stops appearing? No, doesn't mean that. Life is free to appear as it appears. But it is the end of something. Or moving back. Or a collapsing of something. So this isn't a teaching. This isn't about you learning how to move back or you learning how to collapse something. It isn't a teaching that you can take on to move from point A to B. The mind will probably hear it as that, but that isn't what is being spoken about. But that's also okay. The mind will do what it does. It's a speaking beyond the mind. speaking about something that can't not be. It's not a finding, a personal finding of something. It's something that already is, and it can't not be. So because it already is, you can only describe it as a collapsing or a dissolving or an end of something that seems to be living something else. Identification living, this dream living. So there's no attainment of this. So that leaves the mind in a bit of a pickle, because it's used to activity, it's used to doing, it's used to me being real, me as the independent, autonomous doer that has choice. It's used to that position of reality. I'm real, I exist, I do, I choose, I create, I live, I am. So it's used to that position, and so it can't be anything other than that. This sense of doer, this sense of a person. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Nothing matters here. Even things that seem to matter and appear to matter don't ultimately matter. Okay, so that's the introduction. I just put Skype on, and you are free to message or call on Skype. Let me just set it up. Hello. That was so low.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Oh.
Is okay with sound?
Yeah, it's just a bit low. I'll just raise my volume on my laptop.
Okay.
Maybe
So,
it's your microphone, but I can hear you. I can hear you. It's fine.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think maybe.
Although maybe the stream can't hear you. Can you just raise your volume a little bit on the microphone, or come nearer to the microphone or something?
More volume?
Yeah, more volume.
I think it's
You
maximum.
can't. Oh, is it? Oh, that's strange.
Yeah. I don't know. What can I do?
Maybe it's okay, but it does seem quieter than usual. But okay.
Okay. Okay. So from the first when I was calling you, I was searching for some questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I think I don't have too many questions, but I can also sharing something always. Yeah. So if it's okay, I want to share what I feel today.
Okay. Yeah.
And you know, I feel today like it's the very deepest. The very deepest. I'm looking for the word. Going into the non-duality perspective, I feel like there is some illusion of me, and the rest.
Okay. Thank you. People, you can be heard. It's okay. You can be heard.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know.
Okay. And yeah, I feel like from beginning of your audition now this from
audition. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like your stream is very special for me today because I feel some like deep in God. How to say? I don't feel like I feel everything around me like everything is from the same source. I see you, and I think I see something here and here, and I feeling this is the creation of the one, and this is from starting this stream, because before I was with this microphone in my job. I talking with clients.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when there is very emotional discussions, I forgetting that we are one. I feel the separate. Someone I don't know say to me very strong. Oh, why this? Yeah, and I no, and I forget. I feel like the two talking together, and now I feel like this is very deep experience. Yeah, with your stream, and I don't know, is it your stream really is today's very special stream? Are you feeling different? Maybe I don't know. Or maybe it's something in me now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think today's stream will, if there will be on YouTube, that will be something what will brings me to this state. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Did you have something like you watching your own old stream, and this stream brings you to this day, this old day.
Sorry, do I watch my own streams and it brings me to?
When you see your old stream year ago, or
Oh, the old streams, yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like this stream brings you to feel like these old days or not?
I don't look at my old streams. I've not seen my old streams.
Oh, never. Yeah, because for me, all of your recordings is going to some different states. I using this like to change my state. You are in one day you feel more logging.
Yeah.
One day you are I don't know, calm. Even when there was the global March and April, some on the world was different, and I see your old recording from this day, and I feel like, oh, I am now I'm now not to going out. You know what I mean? I feel like in the cage. I feel like in the cage, like in March. Yeah. So these feelings in this films. So I don't know. Maybe is it good or bad? I don't know. But you don't watch your old
no
recordings.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you feel different watching different recordings, you mean, like if I'm more happy and joyful, or if I'm more calm and
yeah. So I think today recording I will be maybe not going back too often, but to going deep. God, I think today's energy is maybe in you or maybe in maybe in me, but I can hear me now, my own self.
Yeah.
Myself is now in the special state. So when there will be maybe winter or something, and I put this, I will hear myself and resonate with this maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. But even when I'm or this body is talking, it's still you talking. It's still the same one talking.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's
this is one talking.
And whether it's joyful or it's more sad or more calmer or more whatever.
Yeah.
It's still the same. It's still the same regardless.
Yeah. But this is, I think, paradox, and maybe why you doing this stream, that everything is the same, but we can forget this. We can feel like nothing is the same, and this is some kind of not true. Yes, the more true is saying everything is oneness. Yeah, I think some words can be closer maybe to true, because when I say everything is everything, it's more true that I am this and I am not.
It seems as if some words are more true or more closer. But actually no word or language is true. It can't ever actually be true. It's just words. They aren't really true. So it is paradoxical. It is contradictory. It really is. But that's also okay. It's also okay.
Yes. Yeah. So I like your streams. Maybe it's about pleasure. Maybe your streams about some pleasure, because I can see the God everywhere. But I want your streams So maybe I'm searching for pleasure in your streaming.
Yeah.
Maybe not only me. Maybe more of your viewers like you, because you serve us some pleasure, because this your energy and this background, this you have some pump, yes, pump.
Oh, the fish tank, the fish tank pump. Yeah, you can hear it on the stream. Yeah.
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 I think this also giving some pleasure.
It's very relaxing. Yeah. 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 But I mean, like non-duality being spoken, I think it is like it's a beautiful thing to be in, to be listening to be speaking. It's a really beautiful. It is pleasurable. It is pleasurable. Like to like to be shining the light on that which can't be named or spoken about, to be shining the light on that. It's beautiful. Yeah. And you don't hear that, you don't see that being spoken about or communicated in society. You don't go around, into workplaces or schools, and it isn't being spoken about on commercials or in mainstream television entertainment. It isn't spoken about. It is in a way, but it isn't. So
there is people with some big wisdom. They know so many things about world. Some people that I don't know so many things. I don't know, mathematics, physics, everything, and they are rich and everything. But you asking him about one simple question about this, and sometimes don't feel it. You can know so many things and don't feel about non-duality.
Yeah.
So you should be listened by, I don't know, some president and I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
But I really enjoy your pleasure in this. Your pleasure in feeling the pleasure.
Yeah. My God.
Okay.
Okay. So
thank you, Lucas.
Thank you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, thank you for that, relax, Maria. Thank you, Maria, for that. Let me know you could hear him. So if you'd like to call or message, then you still can. Hi.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, yeah, but it's really quiet on my laptop. I'm not sure why, but I can hear you.
Yeah, maybe I'll be brave and ask a question too. There's
There'll be a time lag between the YouTube and the Skype. Yeah, it'll be a bit behind.
Okay,
on.
I won't listen to both.
Yeah.
I'll just speak.
Yeah.
I also wanted to say that this a really beautiful space to be, and just like Lucas, I'm enjoying it very much.
Oh.
And as you were finishing the introduction, there were some thoughts that came to do with how you're not offering the lack of pressure of this to be anything other than what happens. It's just amazing. It's just so good to be in space.
Yeah. It is. It really is amazing.
And I mean, the thoughts disappeared, and I even thought if I had a pencil, I would have written it down. But that's the meaning. And I can even ask a very difficult question. So it is about most people, most people are very driven, or everyone wants to at least be very driven, have a meaning in life. And if you ask people, 90% of them would say, yes, I want to have a purpose. I want to be chasing after something. But what's the flip side of that?
What do you mean, like
there is a flip side?
The opposite to chasing things, you mean?
My mom was always like a very driven person.
Yeah.
But by being on that treadmill of like constantly, everything has to have a meaning. Something's lost in that. I think what you're talking about just doesn't exist in a sense for the people who are so driven. And I'm going to stop and say thank you and shut up. All right.
Oh. She's gone. She's gone. I think Marie, I think it's scary. I think a lot of fear is there around like losing control, around meaning and having a purpose and being driven to this future attainment. So to not have that, to have been like conditioned and bred to be focused on future, on getting there, on achieving, a lot of fear can come up in this discovery that this is it, that there isn't any truth to that pursuit, that future pursuit. There's no future, there's nothing you're going to get in time to make you feel better. So I think fear is the main energy that comes up around that. Like fear of being left behind, or fear of being left behind from other people in society, not having. Wow. Hello?
Hi. Yeah, I haven't disappeared. I just I'm listening.
Okay, I've got my picture on the screen rather than yours. Yeah, hi. Yeah. So yeah, I was just saying that fear is often the main kind of feeling in that. Losing everything.
And it's also hard to, but you can't communicate this to people who are so driven. You can't say, and sometimes a little sad when you can't do anything about it.
You mean sad, like other people are driven by fear and you have to watch them be driven by fear? Is that what you mean?
Not talking about my mother, this very strong conditioning. Not,
Oh, you've frozen. Hello? Oh.
Everything she needs to do needs to be purposeful for the people, or good, or meaningful. And when she doesn't have that, she doesn't feel okay.
Yeah. Well, and that makes you feel.
Anyway, thank you.
Oh.
We can give other people a chance to.
Oh no, it's okay. There's nobody else calling, I don't think. So does it bring up fear in you when you see your mother trying to
Actually, it doesn't. I just kind of listen to her, and I'm like, that's how this person is, and I listen, and that's it. Yeah.
And does she like judge you in the same way, like to have those standards of, you know, being driven and meaning and stuff?
I don't think it extended into judging me. It was more like her personal drama that she doesn't have a purpose nowadays. She's 81 almost, and she still can't relax. She still thinks she needs to be doing great things.
Yeah.
To feel good, and she's healthy and everything, but it's just like the internal suffering of some ideas that you need to be doing something special, whatever.
Yeah.
That the energy needs to go into something great, whatever. Just like total nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, but it's not really a personal thing. It's like a build up of, she's 80, so a long time of this energy
Yes,
of doing of future. So yeah. Mm.
thank you so much.
Oh,
I'm
thanks.
gonna turn the mic on Skype.
Yeah, thank you, Maria, for calling. Hi, Deepa. Hi, Rebecca. After the self drops away, do you still seek pleasure and avoid pain? Well, this instrument will always do that. It will always seek pleasure, and it will always try to avoid pain. So in one way, this will always do that. That's such a natural thing for an animal or plant maybe as well, to like move towards the pleasure and away from the pain. It's a biological function. So that really isn't really the point. That is totally natural. But I wouldn't say seeking pleasure or seeking to avoid pain. There's a natural movement. So if pleasure appears, there's an enjoyment of pleasure. If there's a choice of pleasure or pain appearing, so if there's a choice of what's pleasurable to this body, sitting down, sitting down or standing up, the body will move towards sitting down. And that's not seeking, it's just a natural movement, like a natural flow. So that really isn't the point about that. What drops away is this belief, which isn't just a mental, this energetical belief that standing up, sorry, terrible example, but standing up is like the end of my happiness or my freedom. So in standing up or in having physical pain or having a so-called negative emotion, anger or frustration or whatever it might be, sadness, this strong belief that that's true and real and it's who I am and it means something. So there being anger here or sadness here or standing up here means something. It's so important. It means something really important. And I've lost something in that. And then in having the pleasure in sitting down or having the drink or whatever it is, the food, the chips, that there's going to be freedom in it, rather than just pleasure, which is a chemical, biological reaction of pleasure. It means more than that. My freedom is in it, and I must keep it and hold it and repeat it. Nothing that appears, no pleasure or pain, is your freedom. It can't give anything to you or take from you. It's just experiences appearing, being lived, moving through. So yeah, pleasure is great. Who doesn't like pleasure? Pleasure is great. And pain is not so great, but it's also beautiful as well. It's also beautiful. Can you hold it all? Can you hold it all? That's the question. And no, you can't. But in another way, you already are holding it all. It already is. Thank you, Deepa. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Lucas. So I am back next Thursday. I'm also doing a talk at a conference on Saturday afternoon. Oh, sorry, Ramona. I'm a bit tired now. Thank you, Lucas. Yeah, so I'm doing a talk on, yeah, I'm talking at the Nothing conference Saturday afternoons. So yeah, you can find out about that at nothingcon.com, I think, if there's free tickets available. I'm not sure, so you have to find out. Okay, I'm tired now, so yes, I'm back Thursday. Yes. Sorry. I had a really long week. I went to a safari and I'm just tired. Been driving and a bit tired, but thanks for joining. Bye.